Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel, especially welcome back to if you're into aespa, then this is your day, or at least your video. My name is Matt. I am clearly an old man, as you can see, and I like ranking things, and I've taken to ranking aespa's entire discography, and that includes things like solos, collaborations, OSTs, all of that stuff will be included in this ranking, although you may not be able to get all of those posts here on YouTube. You may have to go to my Patreon. Anything I do ranking-wise is always free. Everything that I do as far as a ranking goes is always free on my Patreon, so check the link in the description below. In the meantime, let's get into looking at our current rankings. Our current rankings are Drama, Armageddon, Next Level, Kill It, Whiplash, which we did the last time, Rich Man, Supernova, Live My Life, Savage, My World, Spicy, Chew, that's a Patreon release, Black Mamba, and SM Town Live. You can also find all of these rankings, with the exception of Chew and SM Town Live, on the channel here right now. You can find all of them in the aespa playlist, so be sure to check that out if you missed some of these. A lot of these came from my first 4 girl group rankings that I did, which is now completed, and that's why aespa now gets its own ranking series. Today we are doing Forever, as we start at the beginning of their discography of things that we haven't already covered, and work our way through. And next time we'll be doing Energy. So let's check out Forever. Something you should know about me is that I do pause. So if that's not your thing, then this is probably not the place for you. I also do talk over the videos. If you want to hear the song, please go to the original artist's MV and listen to it there yourself. I also name out chords. That is because I'm going through the process of deciding how much I like the variants in it, and that helps me do my own personal ranking. If you don't like that, if you just want stank faces or comments about the hairstyle, then, there's 17,000 other reactors that you can check out. I do thank you for giving this channel a chance. Here we go. Forever. Very pretty. Nice string arrangement. Key is this? E flat? Yep. I remember it. I just recorded Whiplash, so I remember the bass note. Same key, except that was E flat minor. This is E flat major. I like the walk down. Here's C minor. Yep. Flat over B flat. I always forget that Giselle has such a beautiful voice when she really puts herself to it. Oh, very nice choreography, just little moves. Oh, and touching its shoulders. That's a different shot. This is really pretty. Chords over my head, by the way, folks. Oh, I love a major 6 chord. Well, 6 dominant. Nice, it went to the 4 instead of what I was expecting, the 6. And a minor 6 chord, 4 minor 6s are always beautiful. Oh, to the 6 major. First time minor, second time major. Love a good 5 suspended. Oh, that was beautiful. Is that winner? It did that little rundown? Alright, Karina. I love how the line continues from one person to another. Oh, I'm with Giselle too. Nice. And finally Ning Ning, getting a soar over everybody else. beautiful, Mimi. Nice. Oh, they changed positions. Oh, whoever's is gonna sing gets the front mic. Little mic choreography. That reminds me very much of Red Velvet's. I guess it was a music bank performance where they did stuff like that. One of these nights. I love that. Flat 7 to a 6 dominant 7. That's beautiful. Flat 6. Gotta have a flat 6 to make a good ballad. This song is longer than your typical K-pop song. Is this a cover? Or is this just something that was written for them? Let me know in the comments. Oh, there's their avatars. The ooze in the background too. I know I'm very close to the end, so sorry, but those padded vocals of like oohs, ahs, those kinds of things are very typical in K-pop. You never hear them as present in the mix in regular American pop. I love that. Because they're as much of a part of the ensemble sound as whoever's leading, and you know, they do doubles. They do, some of them do their own harmonies as well. I would imagine most of them do their own harmonies for a particular spot. So that way, that singer is directly out front in all ways. But it's always those background oohs and everything, the little counter lines, the way that they move. They almost act like a string section in themselves. Those kind of things are just absolutely magnificent to me. And it's something that maybe you used to hear a long time ago, maybe even before I was born, and I'm old. You would hear that kind of stuff done by a group of backup singers. They weren't really part of the band, but they were part of the band. They just, they weren't the artist, you know. And I have no idea how they produce these. I don't know if the members go in and do those themselves, or if that's pre-produced for them to just work against. Because I'm not that good at distinguishing vocal timbres. But it's so integral to making something feel more musical. And when you've already got a nice string arrangement, to add that layer on top is just kind of like icing on the cake to me. Love that. Beautiful. I love that stuff. Oh, nice. Yeah, Karina. Ooh. Ending on the 5 chord over the, well, ending on this chord. Let's see, from here, which is home, but they ended on here. That's a 5 chord. That tells me that that's an unfinished story. Usually when you go to the 4 chord, it's definitely an unfinished story. When you go to the 5 chord and leave it hanging there, you always want to get back home. I like when I hear a song end like that, I want to go back here. My brain desperately wants that. And that's intentional. That's intentional. It's meant to leave things kind of hanging in the air beautifully. But it also asks a question, at least to me. Psychoacoustics is something that's really wild, how it works. Film scores really use it well. I didn't expect that kind of implication to K-pop producers, but, you know, they're musicians too. So they've been studying the same things I have. And that was definitely intentional. And I kind of love it, because it did leave me wanting more. Very cool. Let's rank it. Beautiful chord progression. Not a typical ballad chord progression. A lot of places where you would expect it to go, like when it would walk down from the root to the 7, you expect it to go to the 6. And they did that in the verse. But to subvert that expectation, they went to the 4 chord and then a 4 minor chord in the chorus, which was a really nice, beautiful change that perked my ears up and kept me interested. So I like it a lot, and I'm going to start at the top, but I can't guarantee how far down I'll go before I finally stop. Let's see. I like drama better personally. This is, again, these are my personal rankings. This has nothing to do with whether a song is better or not, really. It just has to do with what I like about it and what I dislike about it. I use a lot of objective things to come up with my rankings, or to decide whether I like it or not. But it's still, in the long run, it's all just a subjective thing. That's the beauty of freedom, is we all get our subjectivity protected, regardless of whether you agree with it or not. Drama. I like drama better. I like Armageddon better. I like Next Level better. I like Kill It better. I'm sitting here on Whiplash, and I'm trying to decide whether I like Whiplash better or not. Yeah. This is where it's going for me, folks. I admit, I am a sucker for ballads, especially ballads that are well done. So that's probably why it ranks higher in my list than it might on your list. Let me know what you think of Forever in the comments below, or where you would rank it. I'd love to hear your reasonings, and why you think I'm wrong. I like to hear why I'm wrong, because that means that everybody's using their brains and figuring it out themselves. Because not that I'm the only guy out here thinking, of course, but I like to hear other people's opinions about things. And that's going to do it for this time around. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you like more content like this, please give me a subscribe. Nobody's going to shun you around here for that. I have a ton of extra aespa content on my Patreon as well. And most of the posts, with the exception of a couple of series, I think, that I'm following, like I think Sync Road or whatever, are free. All of the ranking posts will always be free. So check it out. Link is in the description below. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. And whoever might be watching this video. Take care.